And
I was just going to do that.
Where's our little thing?
I don't know. I'll have to find it.
Well, it probably didn't make it. It's probably at the dump.
From one set to the new set.
There you go.
Okay, so here we are. Tarot and Angel Day.
Right.
And I am really interested what you have to say about this card today.
It's interesting.
Yeah, because we picked before.
So we save time. We always say that.
Exactly. And of course,
Of course.
of course.
There's nothing wrong with saying of course.
The card I picked was death. So I'm like, oh no. But it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, right?
It is not a physical death. No one can predict your death except yourself.
Yeah. So
Soul-wise.
just because Ruth passed away, there's no correlation.
No. Well,
there
is a correlation. Because death,
in this case, right?
It doesn't mean actual physical death, but it's death of an old way of being.
We got you. We got you.
So it's really a release, and it's, what did I write? Inevitable change is happening. And it's for the period of October 23rd to November 21st. Isn't that interesting?
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not kidding you right now.
Oh my god.
And this is in regards, because it's a number 4. It's 13. 13 is the card, but you break it down. Numerology wise, it's a number 4, and that is for work, discipline, and order.
Oh,
interesting,
wow.
isn't it?
Work,
right around the
discipline,
time for
the elections. Yeah.
So it says inevitable change.
Wow.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Interesting.
So this is like a more softer tarot, because some people really don't like the original because it's, people get scared when they see death or they see the devil, but it doesn't mean literal.
Right.
It's actually talking about, it's an analogy.
So we're not going to die tomorrow.
No.
Because the card.
Some people are.
Right.
We have that happen every day. So it's an end of a phase or a situation, a time to move on, people. I'm with this card. So here's another one, Chrissy. This one's pretty. So it's major change, it's release. That is the card of release, so they don't want to put death to scare people. But it's just a transition period. So it's major growth, it's new opportunities, major change.
Wow. Let's make it be positive. It has to be.
Yes. Major change, tremendous opportunity, and it's kind of like saying
tremendous opportunity.
The sun always rises.
Amen.
Right? Even though it's a rainy day, the sun shows up even though we can't see it, right? So tomorrow's a new day kind of thing. So this is like we've been in a situation that is of no benefit to us any longer. And this is coming, from what the card means. It's not, I'm not making a political statement. So we're shaking off the old and bringing on new opportunities.
Excellent. Well,
during this time though,
okay,
you have to be kind to yourself and kind to others, because it is going to be a transition period, and transitions can be challenging.
Yes, they can.
This one will be challenging, but we can handle it. It's not like trying to scare people. It's being prepared, so you know what's coming. Yeah. So it's all yours now.
Okay. Well, the angel that really stood out to me, and it's so interesting because I was thinking about this angel for earlier when we were doing Ruth's video. And then this card comes up, and it's like, this is the perfect angel for this week, which is the throne angel. So I'm going to show you what she looks like. She's a warrior female angel, and she's the highest phylum of angels under Mother God. So Mother God always has her minions of thrones with her. They kind of think of like Mother God's army in a way. And they're armored and they're very powerful, very strong female angels, and their gift or their function, I should say, is life. And so I find it interesting because when death occurs, those are the angels that
Try to talk. Try, just try.
I can't. But when, see, I can't do it.
When angels?
But when death occurs, especially when there is like on a battlefield, and we have our modern day battles,
Right.
like when George Floyd was killed.
Right.
You know, these different types of times when we die, the throne angels come, and in that tragedy, they help us to see that there's still life. We die, but there's still life.
Of course.
And so it's
But we really don't die, do we?
right, exactly. We might think we're
more
dying,
alive.
but we are, we're more alive, which is an amazing concept. But because there is something is coming to an end, there is a life on the other side of it. And so that's this angel that stood out for me. And I just thought it was interesting too, because being a powerful warrior female angel made me think about Ruth, actually. And here Ruth, RBG, was this tiny little woman, but she was so powerful. Her voice was so powerful. And in a world where physical might was always more elevated than the feminine at a lot of times too, because the feminine was buried. So a lot of these female warrior angels were buried and covered up, just like Mother God, the divine feminine. But now is this time where it's like an amazing, Ruth was an amazing example of a powerful woman. Her voice was in what she did with it, right? It was awesome. And I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was pretty cool, because now we know about Mother God and the throne angels, and all this information is coming out. You know, it's a very revealing time, isn't it? But yes, so the throne angels is the angels that stood out for me to help us during this time to have that courage and to push forward, find that new life with what's going to be happening.
Cool.
So that's the angel for the week.
All right.
Yeah.
Yay team, you guys have a great week.
See you next week.